everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we're gonna have some fun playing Magic. And the fun thing that we're trying to do today is we're playing Primal Glory. So Finale of Glory and Primal Amulet. We're trying to copy Finale of Glory and try to get it up to X10 if we can. That would be the dream. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to pull that off because a lot of times at that point people will be scooping. But we're playing a very control-y style deck in mono white. So kind of a mono white prison, but we're trying to keep enough instants and sorceries out here that we can actually flip Primal Amulet. We have to play 4 of them to be able to flip it, to be able to copy copies of other spells like our draw cards, like Revitalize, Ritual of Rejuvenation, and then a Finale of Glory, which will just be able to create enough 2/2 soldiers that will just finish the game for us, especially because we're going to be able to keep their board pretty clear. And then if that's kind of our main win condition. If that doesn't work, then we have Gideon the Oathsworn, Gideon the Blackblade, and just kind of swinging in. So I actually am a big fan of Gideon the Oathsworn here. I had not really paid attention to it at all, but I think it fits perfectly into this deck where it is a 6 inverted mana cost, so I think it's only a 1 of in this. I think that's the right call. But whenever you attack with 2 or more non-Gideon creatures, put a +1/+1 counter on each of those creatures. So if we get a Finale of Glory, get out a Gideon the Oathsworn, we can swing in and all of our 2/2s all of a sudden become 3/3s. And then the next turn they become 4/4s. They just keep getting bigger and bigger. Maybe we should bring in 1 Karn's Bastion, but that's a little bit too... we only have 1 of this. It's not going to happen that often. But that is kind of the goal of this deck, is just kind of playing a lot of good, fun synergies in mono white. Do I think that this would probably be a better deck if we went into some other colors? Yes, but I wanted to kind of stay true to the mono white with this one, especially with Primal Amulet. I've not done a mono white Primal Amulet deck, and this is one of my favorite cards in Standard right now. And so I just had to do a full mono white deck with this one. And so this is my version of a Finale of Glory Primal Amulet deck. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's go ahead and get into the gameplay and wish me luck. All right, up against Basho, bring it on Bash. And we are playing our Primal Glory deck, and we're gonna keep this. Man, this deck, I've actually been having troubles with it so far. Mostly because people are running into literally amazing hands. Like, I wish I drew as well as people are drawing against me. We do have a pretty decent hand against mono red right now, though. Finale of Glory, actually a pretty good card against them if we draw the right stuff here. Gideon's Triumph might not be too bad here over Revitalize. We do really need to find land, though. Lava Runner, okay. Let's just Gideon Triumph. Get rid of the Firebrand. Revitalize probably would have been better. If we find land here, we're fine. All right, there is land. Blast Zone, very good land to find as well. Pass the turn. Gideon can't really do anything at the moment. Blast Zone is such a good card to find here. Yeah, we're actually in pretty good shape against mono red at the moment. It all depends on us if we actually draw good stuff along the way. I should have held on to that. I always try to respond for damage with gaining life right away. I turn on a couple of things for them, though. Well, in response, I'm going to put X as 0. There we go. Bam, take that. All right, we can create 2 2/2s here, and it's not a bad play. Gideon can come down and not be bad either. We can also just Blast Zone. Or we just wait to find land for Cleansing Nova. So let's just pass the turn. Cleansing Nova can be pretty good here. We have another Revitalize. Swings in. Yep, for 2. Down to 12. That's fine. Risk factor. Man. Take action. Down to 8. It's a lot of life loss there. All right, so gain some life back with Revitalize. Another Blast Zone. Pass to my turn. Another Revitalize is also not bad. We can Finale for 3. All right, let's just finale for 3. We need to get blockers out on the battlefield. We're fine trading off with these guys with anyone. Any damage that doesn't go towards our face is good. These guys can also start going in a little bit more aggressive because they are vigilant. So let's see how this works. Man, I am so amazed. We basically found every one of our non-colored lands, which is, I mean, I guess it's good. Okay, they're using one that's not in their hand. We have another Revitalize. Take action. The issue is if they found a light up the stage or something here. They did not. All right, so that's exactly what we want to have happen. All right, so play the planes. We're going to tap 1 and Gideon Blackblade. Tick up, give this one lifelink.
Your light will cleave the darkness.
And swing in. So blocking the one with lifelink, yeah, that's fine. Up to 9 and pass the turn. We have Revitalize, we have Gideon, and I think that we're doing it. A Lightning Strike, fine.
Do not frighten me.
Every point of damage that doesn't go towards our face is amazing here. Let's go ahead and Revitalize, get them even further away from their goal. Sure, yep, we lose Gideon. That's fine. We're going to be swinging for 4 each turn. 1 card left in hand, it's a land. All right, so they are top decking. We have blast zones available for literally anything that comes up because these are X0. Blast zone cannot even kill them. And all these cleansing novas are very awkward. And pass the turn. All right, Runaway Steamkin. All right, so let's go ahead and put a charge counter onto this one. We're actually just going to Ixalan's Binding it to make it even more devastating for him. Alright, so Ixalan's Binding. We actually can't play anything else, so it didn't really matter here, but get rid of the Runaway Steamkin. Swing in for 4. And I really don't see how they can come back from this. I mean, the biggest issue would be clearing our own board with the Cleansing Nova, never finding another Finale of Glory. Alright, so they're slowing down our clock. That's fine. Alright, pass to my turn. Settle the Wreckage. Perfect, man. We are in such great shape. Alright, swing in, 4-2. And let's just hold on to the Ritual. Opponent might just scoop here. I mean, they're still in it, but we have 5 cards in hand. Oh man, opponent's drawing really poorly as well. Let's just draw. Another Finale. Yeah, pass to my turn, and that should just be game. Especially now with this, yeah. So Primal Amulet. Swing in. We definitely should have played Finale of Glory instead there, but I wanted to kind of send a message and actually start doing at least some of what we're trying to do with this deck. All right, so they do actually have an answer. That's fine. All right, pass to my turn. We can't actually play any of our other spells. Like, we could just keep firing off these to flip it, but let's go ahead and do the smart play here. We can play X5 because this gives us an extra 1. All of our instant sorceries cost 1 less to cast. So that's the other side of at least going off with Primal Amulet. We created 5 power on the board there, so not too shabby at all. All right, up against Voros, bring it on Voros. And we are playing our Primal Glory deck, and it's not bad. We're going to keep it. I am really in between with this Gideon's Triumph. Let me know if I'm missing any cards that I should be playing in this spot. That with Gideon and Gideon's Reproach, because I feel like I like their usefulness in certain instances, and they have been useful, but I feel like there's got to be a better spot for it, and it's probably just going into another color and finding something better. That's probably what it takes, is just playing something better. All right, so this is Sultai Control. Ashiok. Uh-oh. Once they tick down, we're going to Revitalize. Just I feel like there's got to be something on top because we've had so many lands now. All right, there we go. So we find the Gideon, the Oathsworn, which is fun. Oh, they milled themselves. Ooh, oh, this is cool. Man, I've been thinking about a deck like this. All right, well, we will Prison Realm here. Take the Ashiok. Definitely keeping an Ixalan's Binding here.
You will be haunted by this tool.
Dude, his voice is epic. You will be haunted by... Yeah, that's pretty freaky. All right, well, opponent's milling himself. Creeping Chill. Okay, so this is... Oh, man, this deck is so spicy. What? All right, pings us down to 20. Narc Amoeba in hand. That's never good for them to see. All right, so... Does this get... You may put it onto the battlefield. It doesn't get cast. I think that we just binding the Search for Iskanta here. They're so close to flipping it. So just, yeah, get rid of the Search for Iskanta. And pass the turn. We're not worried about the 1/1s at the moment. Gideon's Triumph will be a little bit annoying because they're just going to sack the Stitcher Supplier. We always have the chance of them milling something that they wish they didn't. That is the biggest downside of these mill decks, is they could just never find the right pieces. Settle the Wreckage is pretty good, though. Yeah. Let's just pass the turn. Mobilized District is pretty good. We can block the Stitcher Supplier if we need. We'd like to get to this Gideon Oathsworn. That would be fun. That would be very fun. We could actually put counters onto the Mobilized District after a few turns. All right, swinging in. Do we just Mobilize District here, or do we try for the Settle? Let's go ahead and Settle. Probably, I'm guessing this could be a Molder Hulk deck. We're just making them not get any value for their stuff. They really haven't milled that many cards yet. They have more lands, though. Primal Amulet. All right, so... Primal Amulet, we get to play Revitalize here. Pass the turn. And we are doing what we're wanting to be doing. Does it work? Gideon's Triumph can kill a Molder Hulk or a Muldrotha, as long as it's the only thing they've got swinging or blocking. So it's possible. It is a possibility. The other thing, too, is that it's anything that happened this turn. So even if we swung in with the Finale of Glory, they block with the 1/1s, and they blocked with a Muldrotha as well. The 1/1s die, and then we sacrifice the only thing left. So there are some really cool things about Gideon's Triumph that does work pretty well. They choosing, what do they choose here? Man, they have so many lands. This is an issue. So if you guys haven't seen Gideon's Oathsworn, the other pieces here is +2 until end of turn. It turns into a 5/5 soldier creature. Still a planeswalker. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to him this turn. And then you can also -9 to exile him and each creature your opponents control. It's kind of an interesting card. I don't like the ultimate, really, but it's still not a bad card. All right, Revitalize. Land might not be bad here. Looks like they do have some sort of response. Alrighty. All right, play Plains. Let's go for Mobilized District. I should have played the Memorial of Glory instead. Just gonna swing at Tamiyo. Not letting her use the other ability unless... Are they gonna have a cast down here? Yeah, so that's what I was worried about. They do have a cast down. And pass the turn. That means that the other response they had is something else. So this last card in hand still might be a counter. Wall of Lost Thoughts is what they're looking for. Creeping Chill. Okay. Brings us down, goes up to 26. They are milling themselves quite a bit here. I'm guessing that they have a, what's it called? A way to refill their library. We don't need to fire this off just yet to try to get more counters onto this. That's fine. Okay, Memorial to Glory. Let's go ahead and play this X4, because of... Oh, dang it, come on. I miscounted. And we could have played X... What did I do wrong there? Pass the turn. That was very awkward. I tried for 4. I did click it 4 times and it didn't happen, but I guess I still had even more. I just miscounted. We had 5 lands, 2 go there. I don't know, that's interesting. All right, pass to my turn. Settle the wreckage. All right, we're going to try for Gideon. See if it gets countered. They would put counters onto all these guys, so it's worth trying. And it's worth trying, all right. It doesn't get haste, does it? I mean, I guess we tick up here. I'm guessing of Ross's Contempt. Yeah, so they do have the Ross's Contempt. Maybe should have gone to combat first just to see if they would have let this through. But let's go ahead and swing at Tamio. Get rid of their value. Because they can go find a Bantu here. So they do block.
You could use some
Getting a Bantu might be their best play.
I think you will find my notes helpful.
They find a Wall of Lost Thoughts. Okay. I don't see how that's super valuable. Reaping Chill. Okay, that's fine. You're down to 15 cards in the library. They've got to have... man, what is it called? The one that brings everything back. Another Primal Amulet. All right, so swing at Tamio. Gain. Means she can only tick up, which mills them more, which is probably what they want anyway.
No one else.
Down to 1. Play Primal Amulet. Play Gideon's Triumph. Kill the Wall of Lost Thoughts. Put some counters onto our stuff. Okay, it doesn't make him sacrifice, but we still got to put stuff on. I forgot about Tamio's. Man, these static abilities are so hard to remember, all of them. They're looking for Jace, which we still have. Okay, so this is a Jace deck. Okay, so they're milling themselves, digging for it. Ooh, okay, okay. Oh, that's spicy. Okay, so they are trying to mill themselves here. They were searching for other things each time before that. Okay, Thought Erasure takes the Finale of Glory, I'm guessing. Makes sense. We know that they haven't found the Jace yet. They can't go find the one that's in their graveyard. All right, swing in. Kill Tamio. I should have played that a little bit better.
My research has been compromised.
Pass the turn. We might just settle the wreckage on their turn because I don't think it's going to be very useful. And that way we at least get to flip here. So play settle. Yep, flip a Primal Amulet, transform. Absolutely. And now we get to also sack this Memorial to Glory. So more finales, card draw. There's a bunch of good things that we can find here. Man, that is not what we're looking for, though. All right, swing in. Down to 28 and past the turn. They obviously have another Jace in the deck, so that might be it that they just barely found. Play land, swing in. Man, come on. Give me something. Down to 22, past the turn. Got nothing. The nice thing about Primal Wellspring as well is creating a copy means that they'd have to counter both copies. So pretty awesome there. They don't have any founts. Sorry. What's the card that sacks lands? Man, I am forgetting all of the names, everything. But that's why I have you guys here to help me out in the comments below. Oh, am I flicking? Am I flicking? If they have a Jace, they can just play around this so well. We have to put enough pressure on to stop them. We're only doing 6 damage each turn. We are going to play the planes again, I guess, past the turn. Cleansing Nova, absolutely terrible here for us. There's a Gideon. Yeah, I play Gideon.
I am here to aid in the assault.
Oh man, they're 2 turns away from being able to do what they need here. All right, well, we get to tick up. We get to give it vigilance. We'll just give it lifelink. Doesn't really matter. Come on, give me a Ritual of Sight. Give me something. If this is a Jace in their hand, oh man, it's gonna be really close. They can play Jace now, draw a card, mill themselves. They have 1 card left. We get to swing in for 6, and then they draw that card and then mill themselves with Jace. So if they didn't play it there, we actually have a better shot. We can even possibly Ixalan's Binding on the next turn, so pass to my turn. So this turn, does it say if there's just no cards in the library? They have Tamio. Do they have Jace here as well? They're milling themselves without a Jace. They don't have Jace. It's the top 4 cards. God Eternal Bond 2. They do have Jace. Okay, so they draw a card here and we lose. Good game. Oh my goodness. Man, we just had terrible running for the rest of that game. How many lands did we draw? We're up against Dino-brand. Bring it on, Dino. And we're playing our Primal Glory deck. And I guess we keep. Hopefully this is a creature deck. Hopefully. Memorial to Glory. Hello. Dude, I like nice people. That's the turn. I'm going to be so mean to him, but you know, we're going to be... Every time I play control deck, I just feel like, oh, I'm sorry, dude. Alright, no reason to get rid of him here. We're just going to be playing the Ritual of Rejuvenation past the turn. And we could possibly get this up to X2. We'll see what they're playing here. Legion War Boss. Okay. Yeah, we definitely need to find land for Ixalan's Binding for that, because that would be the bestest ever. Okay, Ritual. There's land. Perfect. All right. Life is good. Life is good. Ixalan's Binding. No more War Bossies for you. So I'm guessing this is a Krenko deck as well. Krenko will be annoying. We can go wide as well, so I'm not terribly worried. It's like this cool smoke that goes across. Dude, they've done a really good job with animations. Togar? What? Oh. Oh, that just makes me happy. Good job, sir. Way to play a Togar. Alright, pass the turn. Yep. Which Gideon's Triumph will come in for the win here. Sacrifice that creature. A creature. Lightning strikes our face, that's fine, I suppose. Alright, and then we're gonna put a counter onto Blast Zone. Prison Realm. So we know that they have burn. Let's just go X3 for Finale of Glory. We need to put some sort of clock on them. And this is the best we've got. Because if we know that they have burn, there's a very good chance they just have enough of it. Kill us here. Ingrath. Ooh. Alright, so we're gonna have to discard. I guess Gideon's Reproach isn't the best here. So get rid of Gideon's Reproach. Osworn. I guess it's Gideon Osworn. Tick up. 1, 2 here, 1 there. They should get counters onto it with 2 or more they put counters on each of those creatures. All right, so down to 6.
But the embers burn on.
Maybe just going for the Finale of Glory to create a massive board for the next turn would have been enough for lethal. Would have had 4. These guys would have got counter. That's a close call. All right, Rekindling Phoenix. Plains. Prison Realm. To the bottom. I mean, that is awesome, but we're going to have to win before that ever happens. Tick up. It's only on each of the creatures that are swinging in, so it won't really matter here. I would prefer to hold up Blast Zone just in case they have, I don't know, something here. We had lethal. All right, perfect. I wasn't even doing the math there, but dude, Gideon is actually not a bad card, especially if you're going wide. It's a pretty, I think it's a decent card. I don't love his abilities, but I love his static ability. And I think it's just good enough to be at 6 mana. 5 mana would be better. I could see it being played in a commander deck. It's not a terrible card. Anyway, that went very well. All right, so there you guys have it with Primal Glory, and the deck kind of worked for us. Primal Amulet. So in deck testing, I flipped Primal Amulet a few more times than I did in the games that I'm showing here today. And part of that is just because we played against different types of decks. Like, it is supposed to be, I am building these decks to be versatile, not just a straight up combo deck, but it has a combo in it that's really good. And we have other win conditions, which is Gideon Blackblade, and just playing a Finale of Glory for value, which we tended to do anyway. And so Primal Amulet, I think that what you want to do with this deck is maybe go down to like 2 copies of this, or bring in some other things. Like you can bring in the whole the Primal Revenge deck that I did way back when. Go check that out. Primal Revenge, such an awesome deck where we were using the revenge side of Revival Revenge to to just kind of get tons of mana, tons of life. I got up to 13,000 life one time with it. So anyway, you guys got to check out that deck at some point. But overall, if you guys enjoyed this deck, please leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.